floor, by the way. All right, hi, my name is Seth Donnells. This is Kelsey Walsh and David Clemens, and we're here to talk about the usage of electronic devices in the college classroom. So the purpose of our project is to present data to the faculty and evaluate Dickinson college policy. So the research we used was 35 other college policies from schools like Dickinson College, 147 students and 53 faculty interviews, peer-reviewed research, and iPad projects. So there are 4 key benefits and 3 key drawbacks. The first one is more effective note-taking rather than using pen and paper. Access to information online, collaboration in class, and engaging in online activities. The key drawbacks were distraction from laptops, whether that was the person who had the laptop or other people in the class. It multitask with it. So with the college policies, there were 35 liberal art institutions that had also similar college policies to us. So there are 3 types of college policies. One was students were allowed to use computers in the classroom. Another one was faculty had the choice of using computers in the classroom or not. And the other one was only people with documented disabilities were allowed to use computers in the classroom. Just like Dickinson College, most of the colleges let the faculty decide whether or not they were able to use computers in the classroom or not.
Another way we found data was through the student survey. We surveyed about 146 Dickinson College students. We asked them questions pertaining to their electronic device usage in the classroom. The 2 most common electronic devices used were phones and laptops, and we found that 65% of students text in class, and the 2 top class years were freshmen and seniors that text the most. We also found that 61% of students in a 50-minute class are distracted 0 to 5 minutes from laptops or other electronic devices. We also found that 68% of students are being distracted from others' computer usage, and even though we had a large amount not being distracted, there are 68% that are still being distracted in the classroom. And now David's going to talk about faculty.
For the faculty portion of our research, we interviewed 52 Dickinson College faculty members. Of the 52, 25 were from the Humanities Division, 23 were from the Social Sciences Division, and 4 were from the Science Division. Of the Humanities Division, over half of them thought that the best policy was to not allow laptops in the classroom. And of the Social Sciences Division, 48% thought that the best policy was to allow, and 48% thought the best policy was to not allow. And then here are some of the professors. The key benefits and drawbacks from the faculty. The key benefits were 52% thought that there was more efficient note-taking available because of using laptops in the classroom, and the key drawback was distractions to oneself and others.
Another thing we researched was the iPad project. This is a project here at Dickinson where a few courses are selected to give their students iPads to use throughout the semester. And this is different from all of our other research because this is a voluntary use of electronic devices in the classroom. We looked at 7 professors' evaluations on this project. The benefits and uses, they usually use it for in-class work and note-taking, and also collaboration and to access readings. And one of the big key points was that accessing readings on the iPads was sustainable, which is important for Dickinson. And a major drawbacks were technical difficulties and distractions to students. And with technical difficulties, it was opening files that were too large or some problems with opening PowerPoints. And now we're going to talk about our recommendations.
For recommendations, we think that more research is necessary since this is a relatively new topic, and in order to find the best policy, we'd have to have more knowledge about it. Along with that, for now, the best potential policy should be to allow professors the discretion of whether or not to allow laptops in the classroom. With that, we think that we should continue the iPod project to find student and faculty preferences, and we should also find a way to make laptops more accessible to students, since currently it's not very easy if you don't own one. Thank you. Are there any questions? Nada.